Hello, my name is Deborah, the ADHD Healing and Executive Functioning Coach. To those of you returning to the channel, thank you very much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And to those of you that are new, welcome to our ADHD family. Today I'd like to bring about an awareness to you regarding the different types of automatic negative thoughts that many individuals with ADHD tend to gravitate towards, and also share with you a technique that has been a proven course of action for my clients and also has provided them the skill to be able to banish these automatic negative thoughts from their mind. I'm going to tell you a true story. There is this highly regarded psychiatrist who one day after a very intensive day of working with his clients came home. He walked in his kitchen and he found it completely infested with ants. As he started wiping the ants away, he was thinking about his clients' well-being, and he remembered how these thoughts had an effect on how they felt about themselves and how they also behaved. When he was in medical school, he developed a habit of always making memes that he would assign to words and medical processes to help him retain what he was learning. The same habit, for whatever reason, kicked in that day as he was wiping the ants. He started thinking about the letters in the word ants and associated them to his patient's thought processes. He looked at the A and he thought, A, automatically these thoughts just pop right into their mind. N, these negative thoughts have a direct impact on how they feel about themselves. And T, these negative thoughts are talking voices in their head that are based on failed experiences that have a direct impact on their behavior. Thus the term ANTs was coined. This person's name is Dr. Daniel A.N.T. He is a leading psychiatrist and brain imaging specialist. For the past 25 years, he has been dealing with ways to heal the ADHD brain. He maintains that prolonged negative thinking diminishes the brain's ability to learn, to think, to reason, to even have focus on memory, and also their ability to relate to people. So first of all, to begin to banish these ants, you have to become aware of the different ways that these thoughts lie to you. Dr. Amen labels some of these negative thoughts as all or nothing thinking, where you see everything as good and bad, there's nothing in between. Mind reading, where you believe you know what other people are thinking when no one has told you anything. Number 3, fortune telling. This is where you predict the worst possible outcome, and you have very little evidence, if any. The next one is guilt beating. This is based on words. I should have, I have to, I ought to, I must. All of these words that bring about the feeling of shame. The last one is blame, blaming someone else for your problems. I'm okay, you're the one that isn't okay. So once you've identified the ants, you can now begin to take away their power that it has over you by using a two-step process that I'm going to share with you. The first step is write down the automatic negative thought and that you're having that very moment. The second one is talking back to it. And you're going to talk back to it by asking 4 basic questions. The first one, is it true? Number 2, do you absolutely know that it's true? Where's the evidence? And when I talk about evidence, I'm talking about concrete evidence, not hearsay. Number 3, how do you feel? Do you really believe this thought? And number 4, what would you be without this thought? Now that you've answered the questions, you can now begin to turn your thought process around and make it into more of a positive, realistic, compassionate thought. I know firsthand that reframing is a very difficult task. But if you always remember to challenge yourself to stop believing everything that you hear and talk back to it by asking yourself these 4 questions. It is a leap in the positive direction, and this will allow you to live the life you deserve and bring you a lot of joy and happiness to your life. If you'd enjoyed this video and you think it was of benefit to you, please feel free to share it with others. I appreciate you also giving me a thumbs up. That lets the YouTube channel know that you are interested in the content of the videos I bring to you. Check out my website listed below for personalized coaching information and my Instagram page that offers numerous posts on techniques, resources, and motivational support, not only for adults, but for parents as well. Thanks for joining me, and always remember that you are number 1. See you soon.